There is only one reason why your community business is dying. If you are a community owner, I'm sure that you have this problem. I'm sure that you've tried to solve it with multiple strategies, with multiple ways. I'm sure that you tried to watch YouTube videos to solve that problem. I'm sure that you've asked multiple people, or maybe you bought some courses or some communities to solve that problem, but you still haven't figured it out. And that reason why your community is dying is churn. I'm sure that everyone right now watching this video knows what churn is. And if you don't know, it's simply the percentage of people who buy your subscription model and then cancel by the end. And especially right now, I'm talking about subscription models, okay? When you have a paid community and you're charging monthly for it. So in this video, I really want to talk about churn. I really want to expand it and show you exactly how churn is really killing your community business day after day and month after month. But before we do, let me just introduce myself real quick. My name is Walid Alwani and I am a certified community builder. I've generated over 6 figures from communities for myself and my clients. I've won 2 community trophies or awards, they are behind me, and I have partnered with a multi-million-dollar community platform with 70 million followers behind it. And right now my goal is just to help more community owners unlock revenue spikes in their community businesses using 3-day virtual events. So let's right now talk about how is churn killing your community business. So I'm gonna go to my iPad right now and show you exactly everything in here, okay? Let's talk about why you have churn inside your community business, okay? What is the reason why you have churn in your community business? And as I said, it's because you are charging for a monthly membership, okay? And the problem in here is most people, they try to solve this problem. They try to find solutions to fix churn. The answer is there are no solutions to fix churn. You will never fix churn ever in your entire life, because when you're charging for a monthly membership, there is always a reason why people will have to cancel the membership. It could be because they wanted to do so, or maybe because something else happened. It could be like their card got declined or any of the other reasons. So as I said, when you are charging for a monthly membership, you will always have churn. You will always have people canceling their memberships. The problem in here is people try to fix this. They try to find solutions for it. And I will try to save you years for your life, because I've tried and I've learned a lot, and I can say that I tried every single tactic over there to fix my churn, but I never fixed it, because you will always have churn in your business. That's the model that you are working or you are using, because monthly memberships or like low ticket communities, the model itself is designed to lose people. You are getting people inside your community and then you are losing people, because that's how the model is designed. Let me explain it to you in another way so you can understand how churn is affecting your community business and how it is going dead because of this, okay? So let me just draw a bucket, okay? Can you imagine this is a bucket, okay? And then we are filling this bucket with water, okay? Imagine this is water, okay? And water here is community members, okay? New paying members joining your monthly membership, okay? And then let's imagine there is a hole below the bucket, and the hole right now is churn. So the more members you will get, the more members you will lose, okay? The more water will be leaking from this bucket, okay? And then let's say this is the level that you're at, okay? This is the level of water that you're at, okay? So the more water you will get, the more water you'll lose, and you will stay at this level. You will stay stuck at this level. You will never reach revenue spikes in your community business. You will never be at this level or this level or this level. Why? Because you're always leaking members, because you're leaking money, okay? You're leaking members, okay? Water in this example here, okay? So you will never reach this peak when you have churn. And as I said, there is no solution for churn. When you are charging for a monthly membership, there is no solution for churn. There is a simple tactic, and it's not like a secret thing or something like this. It's just a switch that I'm gonna talk about right now, okay? So let me run this example first before I show you how you can not solve churn, but how you can avoid churn from your community business, okay? So let me just do a mathematical example here. Let's say you are charging $49 per month for your paid community, okay? Let's take this example that you are getting 10 members every single month, okay? You are getting 10 new members inside your community and they are paying $49 per month, okay? So the revenue, the collected revenue that you will be collecting from this every single month is $490, okay? I'm not saying this is the monthly recurring revenue. I'm not saying this is the whole revenue. I'm saying only when you get new 10 people paying for $49, you will be making $490 every single month, okay? This is simple, and I'm sure right now that you understood it. Let me just do one simple switch for here. Okay, let me take the same, just imagine that you're selling the same offer, you're selling the same community, the same everything. The only thing that we change is instead of selling the monthly membership, we sell a yearly membership. Okay, and let's imagine that we charge $490 per year for this yearly membership. And let's take the same example that we are getting 10 people every single month paying us $490 per year. You can do the math by yourself. This is how much you will be making every single month, new collected revenue from these 10 people. It will be $4,900. The only thing that we have changed is we stopped charging for monthly and we started charging for yearly. But let me talk right now about the thing that the whole video is about. It's about churn. As I said, when you are charging for a monthly membership, you will always have churn in your business. You will never find a solution for it because people will always cancel the membership. As I said, it could be because they got the value and right now they're not interested anymore to keep paying every single month for your community, or it could be because their card got declined and then they are gone. Okay, let me just show you the math, okay, because I want you to see exactly how this is working. Okay, so this is the example in front of you. So as I said, when you are charging for a monthly membership, let's say the price is $49 and you have 10 new members, you will be making $490 every single month. Okay, and monthly cancellations, yes, anytime people can cancel their monthly membership. But when you are charging for an annual model, let's say you are charging $490 per month, let's say you're always getting 10 new members every single month, the collected revenue from these 10 people is $4,900 every single month. Churn or the mid-month cancellations is zero, okay? Because people, they cannot cancel a yearly membership. Yes, they can cancel the yearly membership, but I'm talking right now about the monthly churn. Your revenue will look stable for the whole year. That's what I'm talking about. Because most community owners, they have this monthly churn like every month. Like, let's take this example. This month they may make $10,000. Next month could be $7,000. Why? It's because the other people, they have churned. And this is the next example that I want to talk about in here, okay? So this is the churn trap, what you are actually fighting. So let's take a monthly churn of 10%, okay? So, and let's take you have 200 existing paying members, okay? You have 200. And with a 10% churn, you will be losing 20 members every single month. And just to stay flat in your community, not to grow, just to stay flat, you have to get 20 new members every single month. Can you imagine that? Just to stay flat, not even to grow your community, not even to hit a new revenue spike, just to stay flat, to stay at where you are with your community business. You have to get 20 new members while you are losing 20 members every single month. So you'll be always fighting this churn, you'll be always fighting. You will not be focusing on growing the community. You'll not even be focusing on serving your existing community members because you're always losing and thinking of how can I get new people. And you're always losing more money on ads. You're always making more content and always doing more and more and more just to stay flat, just to stay where you are. And this is the reason why your community is dying. Let's take right now the annual model, okay? Let's take the same example. You have 200 paying members, and then the members lost in this month is zero. Because no one can cancel a yearly membership. I'm talking about monthly here, okay? You have zero cancellations every month, okay? People can cancel the year, but every single month you will be just hitting new revenue spikes when you get new members, okay? Because no one is canceling the membership. You're making more money, you're retaining those people for more than a year, and you are collecting new revenue spikes every single month. So every month looks better. As I said, let's take the same thing that you're getting 20 members. You will be getting 20 more new members every single month and you're not losing any people every month, okay? So let's take this example for a year. When you're charging for monthly memberships, this is how much money you will be making every single month. So month one, you'll be making 490, and when you get 10 new members, okay, let's imagine this is 10 new members every single month. So this first month you'll be making 490, 920. By the month 9, you'll be making 4,410. By month 12, you'll be making 5,880. If you're stable, if you're like getting 10 new members every single month, okay? And let's talk right now about the annual cumulative, the annual membership. If you're charging $490 per customer or per yearly membership, the first month you'll be making 4,900. And if you're getting 10 new members every single month, by month 12 you'll be making 50K, or it's almost 60K, okay? $58,000. Can you see the difference in here? It's $52,000 in difference. From charging for a monthly membership and you're getting 10 new members every single month and just switching to an annual membership, you'll be making $58,000 every single month when you get 10 new members inside your community. And just to clarify something, I'm not saying that you have to stop charging for the monthly membership. I'm not saying this at all, okay? I'm not saying you have to eliminate the monthly memberships, because I know most community owners, they care about MRR. They think that's financial freedom, and like business freedom or whatever it is when you have compounding monthly recurring revenue. But mostly they don't think, or they don't really see the real picture is every single month you're losing new members. So you have to be looking for other members. So what I'm saying here, like the real model that you have to implement inside your community business if you really want to grow, if you really want to make more money, because I have implemented this for my communities, for my clients' communities, and I have a client who made $125,000 in 4 months while charging for a monthly membership. Can you see he made $125,000? Like if we did the math right now for his monthly membership, I'm sure that he is not even making $125,000 for the whole year, but he made this in only 4 months when we started charging for a yearly membership. So the model or the plan that you can take from this video is not only to charge for yearly, or not only to charge for a monthly, but to charge for both. And I'm gonna show you exactly monthly, okay? I'm gonna show you exactly how you can do that, okay? So the yearly membership will be the real offer that you will be selling to people. So when you are selling your community offer, don't pitch it as a monthly membership. Pitch it as a yearly membership. Okay? This is so obvious and this is so normal for you to understand, okay? And the only moments when you will be charging for the monthly membership is when someone cannot afford your yearly membership. So because it could be $500 per year, it could be $1,000, it could be $2,000, okay? When someone cannot afford this per year, then you just don't sell them to the monthly membership, and it is so simple. It's just $49 or $79, whatever that you're charging every single month. That is the tactic, or that is the secret that I'm applying for my communities and my clients' communities, so we can make more money from our communities. Don't charge for yearly, don't charge for monthly, charge for both. Make yearly your real offer. Your number one offer that you're always pitching for members is you only have your yearly membership, and if someone cannot afford it, then you can just don't sell them to the monthly membership. I can run the math for you, but I believe that you understand exactly how much you will be making when you do this, okay? When someone cannot afford the yearly, you just switch them to the monthly, and then you will be making more money and you're not losing anyone. So that's why in the next videos I will explain exactly the model that you are using to sell annual memberships in just 3 days, 72 hours. That's what I'm doing with my clients, okay? I have a model that I have perfected and I'm using for all of my clients. I have a client who made $32,000 in 3 days selling his yearly memberships. There is another launch where he made $50,000 in 3 days or 72 hours by selling also yearly memberships. And in 4 months, as I said, he made $125,000 just by selling yearly memberships. He made more money, and he can just like cancel, like he can just retire and stop getting new members because he have made more money in 4 months than he will be making like the whole year by selling monthly memberships. So in the next videos, I will explain exactly the 72-hour model, or as I call the 3-day virtual event model, that you will be installing inside your free community, and then you will be selling your yearly memberships for ease. Thank you so much for watching this video, and click on the next video because I will be explaining exactly why your offer is not the problem behind your community revenue. And in the next few videos, I'll explain exactly how the 3-day event model really works for community owners. Thank you so much for watching. See you.